Seeds of Wisdom RV and Economics Updates Thursday afternoon, October 16, 25. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Good afternoon. Dinar recaps, tarnished glory, BRICS and the waning aura of the US dollar. A challenge to the dollar's dominance. The US dollar's brand power, long seen as untouchable, is fading as the BRICS alliance reshapes the global financial landscape. Currency strategist Mark Chandler acknowledged the shift bluntly. "I'm not sure the dollar has lost its global standing. To me, the dollar's brand has been tarnished. Developing nations are no longer accepting what they view as forced dependence on the dollar. Instead, they're designing new systems to conduct trade in local currencies, gold, and regional instruments." Filled Circle BRICS members are expanding currency swap agreements to reduce exposure to the greenback. Filled Circle China and Russia now settle a growing share of energy trade in yuan and rubles. Filled Circle India and Brazil are testing digital settlement networks for regional trade. Filled Circle South Africa recently signed a gold settlement framework with non-BRICS African partners. Chandler noted that while many nations must still borrow or transact in US dollars, they're actively diversifying to lower their vulnerability to dollar fluctuations and US sanctions. From monopoly to multipolarity, the cracks in dollar dominance stem from mounting frustration with US monetary power and foreign policy. Filled Circle developing countries see dollar dependence as a tool of control, limiting their fiscal autonomy. Filled Circle Washington's sanctions and interest rate cycles ripple across global markets, often hurting emerging economies first. Filled Circle in response, BRICS nations are crafting a parallel framework for trade, credit, and reserves. This movement is not a sudden rebellion. It's a methodical transition. Filled Circle new trade corridors bypass the SWIFT system through regional clearinghouses. Filled Circle oil and commodities are increasingly priced in non-dollar currencies. Filled Circle central banks are building gold and yuan reserves to anchor local markets. The combined effect? The dollar is losing its psychological monopoly, not vanishing, but sharing space in a growing multi-currency world. The next financial epoch, the coming decade, may see a fragmented global reserve structure, with multiple power centers instead of one. Filled Circle regional trade blocs could issue digital tokens pegged to commodity baskets. Filled Circle AI-driven central banking systems may optimize cross-border settlements in real time. Filled Circle sovereign digital currencies will erode the need for a single intermediary like the dollar. One economist at the Bank for International Settlements summed up the shift succinctly. "The dollar isn't dying. It's being redefined by a world that refuses to orbit one sun." Whether the United States adapts or resists, this restructuring will determine who writes the next chapter of global finance. The deeper current. What's unfolding isn't just geopolitics. It's a quiet rewriting of financial power. Filled Circle nations are reclaiming control of their value systems. Filled Circle the architecture of trade, credit, and reserves is being rebuilt from the periphery inward. Filled Circle the global south is no longer a passive participant but an active designer of a new monetary order. This moment marks the intersection of economics and evolution, where digital innovation, commodity security, and political independence converge. It's a shift from empire to ecosystem, from dominance to distributed power. In short, this isn't politics, it's global finance restructuring before our eyes. A quiet revolution declaring, out with the old, and in with the new. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com blog and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: dinarrecaps.com